Hey, what's up fellow vacation rental investors? My name is Billy. I'm a local resident of Seaside Heights and a local realtor and property manager as well, with a portfolio of over 25 vacation rentals in the area. So today I'm going to tell you guys 3 tips that you can implement right now, today, that's going to increase booking demand and revenue for your properties. Let's jump right into it. So tip number 1 is something you could do right now as soon as you hit the like button and send this video to your friend and share it with everyone you know. Thank you. Tip number 1 that you can do today is for the off season, which for us at the shore is October all the way through April, you can set a 2-night minimum. Doing this, even though it might seem scary at first, will allow you to actually raise your nightly rates slightly, because there is more demand for people looking to stay just 2 nights versus 3 or longer. So as soon as you make that switch, you can actually up your prices by about 20 to 30% as well on the nightly rates and switch to a 2-night minimum for the off season. Then for the peak season, which for us is May through September, you can set a 3 to 4 night minimum with exception for July and August. July and August, I would say keep them at a 7 or 6 night minimum for now. And then once you get about 2 months away from July, if you have weeks that aren't fully filled out for July and August, or perhaps people booked, kind of off staggered with the calendar, right? So you have certain gaps you need to fill, then you switch to a 3 or 4 night minimum for July and August specifically. But for the other months, keep it at a 3 or 4 night minimum. So tip number 2 that you can do right now actually coincides with tip number 1. So when we start talking about the nightly minimum amounts, we also are now allowing people to most likely book out all of your weekends. So when you have a 3 or 4 night minimum, the weekends are going to be the first things to go. So what we want to do in preparation for that is make the weekend rates obviously much higher than the midweek. So Monday through Thursday, or maybe even through Friday, you can have it at a certain lower rate, and then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you want to raise the rate significantly. Obviously do the same thing for 4th of July, for Labor Day, and for Memorial Day, and any other holidays throughout the year. For those nights you can obviously get a little bit more, so definitely think about that preemptively. But what you have then is you have people that are going to book all the weekends out at a premium rate, and then during the midweek you can fill that out at least a price that you're comfortable and happy with, while getting a higher premium for the weekends. So really what that means is that for the season coming up, it's going to reflect most likely the 2025 summer season, which was that we saw a lot more people booking 3 and 4 nights and not so much maybe 6 or 7 nights. So that's just something that you can keep in mind, because we're probably going to see similar travel trends for the 2026 summer season. So price yourself accordingly, get ahead of the game, use these tips, and you'll see it'll work out for you. And finally, number 3, this one's for you Airbnb users out there. So I know a lot of you are still opposed to using Airbnb, but unfortunately it is still the category king for short-term rentals in the hospitality industry at the moment. So if you are using Airbnb, and I hope most of you are, you could use this tip right now. Go into your calendar. Inside of your calendar, there are the additional fees, like your cleaning fee, your pet fee, etc. Go to the management fee and make the management fee the same thing as your cleaning fee, and erase your cleaning fee and put a $0 cleaning fee. What this is going to do is bake in your cleaning fee into the nightly rate. So that way when people look at the property and they're going to book the property, they won't see an additional cleaning fee. And in fact, that cleaning fee will be baked into the nightly rate and divided, prorated against however many nights that they're booking. So that's another way that you could possibly lower the barrier of entry into, what people are expecting with the short-term rental. Because then if they don't see this additional cleaning fee, then they're most likely to book with you versus somebody else. And then it actually removes the liability of saying, well, hey, this wasn't cleaned enough, or this wasn't clean enough, I want money back, or I want a refund. If you ever run into an issue like that, then you could say, well, we don't charge you a cleaning fee, so now that you maybe left something a little bit extra messy, we can actually charge that cleaning fee to you now. So it does give you some more flexibility as the owner and extra protection there as well. So if you guys think of anything else, drop me a comment, send me a message. I'd be happy to talk with you and figure out something. And that's it. If you guys have any feedback or anything on this video, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, see you guys.